Hey friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. This week I got the chance to take my very first brief drive in the all-new 2016 Volvo XC90. This is a vehicle I've been really waiting to take my first drive in, and this is what I found out. My first drive opportunity in the 2016 Volvo XC90 was in the T6 Inscription model. This is the mid-grade trim level, but it felt very much top-end the moment I sat behind the wheel. It's clear Volvo's paid a great deal of attention to the interior design of their new products. Here, they've brought rich-looking and genuine materials with leather trims and the aluminum elements, and there's a crafted feel in all of the switchgear. Front and center is one of the most innovative infotainment and vehicle interface touchscreen systems on the market, I think. Turned to a portrait orientation, it replaces the wide array of chiclet buttons that used to line Volvo's dashes. And while many automakers have attempted to replace real buttons and knobs with a touchscreen, I think Volvo has really pulled it off here with an interface that works well and is very thoughtfully laid out in both graphics and menus. In fact, this part of the Volvo XC90 deserves its own 15-minute video, which I'll do another day when I have more time with the vehicle. Suffice it to say, it's one of the best, I think, and the sound from its Bowers & Wilkins audio system is just amazing. The rest of the interior is versatile in its design in addition to being beautiful to look at, as it can seat up to 7 with 3 rows. Though the third row is snug and most likely for children, the second row offers plenty of adjustments and room for its passengers. The XC90 T6 features Volvo's 2-liter Drive E supercharged and turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, a power plant just named to the Ward's 10 Best Engines list. It offers a lag-free 316 horsepower that moves this thing quite well. Standard with all-wheel drive, it comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission. The engine does sound like a 4-cylinder, which for me at least takes some getting used to in a larger and more expensive vehicle like this. It is, however, refined and smooth enough that it isn't entirely out of place. Handling is crisp and supple. Even with its option 21-inch wheels, the suspension absorbed most of the shocks and jarring moves without transmitting them harshly into my seat. Steering is light and reasonably precise in its feel. You can customize the driving experience, of course, with the console-mounted drive selector, which has 4 preset modes: Comfort, Eco, Dynamic, and Off-Road, each self-explanatory, I think, and there's a custom mode where you can set your own preferences. In my drive, I was impressed with its overall feeling of quality and sophistication, with a character all its own. This is to say that next to competitors from BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, or Lexus, it can't be at all considered a copycat or an also-ran. As tested, the one I drove was well optioned with a sticker price of $66,000. You can spend more, but note that the XC90 T6 does start at $48,900. Well, that's it for my very first brief drive in the Volvo XC90. Now, I'll have a much more detailed review very soon when I get more time behind the wheel. Until then, click on the link right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll keep you updated on everything we do.